Why young men or young people don't respect elders as much, man? It could be the simple facts that a lot of elders, most of them are kind of stuck in their old ways of adjusting things. And like for an example of a young person, he's going by his life and everything, probably making mistakes, bumping his head. It could be things financially or or spiritually or anything, or getting some type of relationship advice. But they seem perceived to be as someone that's ignorant or stupid compared to someone that's a little bit older than them, someone that was born in the 70s right now, and they're like in their 40s at this moment. And you get advice on how to do certain things. They either get ridiculed from the young person feel belittled, and it could be just different things. Like they don't adjust with the timing, and they say, hey, you should. When I was your age, I used to be cutting grass, I used to be doing this with my life. I went to this type of university. Why did you go here? Because and then we don't understand, because at the same time we have like everybody has different paths, and I just feel like as older people, they come from a narrow point of view. Okay, and that's might not be susceptible to the new lifestyle that this young person is accustomed to. And I think subconsciously young people want to learn, they want to live their lives. A lot of them want to go to the club. A lot of them want to, experience things that they used to do in their 20s. And, they just looking shamed upon. You got people on social media. You got these little media outlets. They're saying that young people are lazy. The young people are stupid. Young people don't know what they're doing. We breeding of a generation of softness, or a generation of people that's self-entitled. And some of those statements could be true. They have little statistical data on this type of things. But for the most part, young people kind of want to, like, what, I'm gonna navigate and live my life the way I want to live my life. Why I have to just sacrifice to give some type of happiness or satisfaction from this older person who doesn't understand that, listen, it's going to be automated jobs. It can be the lack of knowledge. It's going to be, just robots taking over in this type of industry. I don't want to do this for the rest of my life. This is like a stepping stone. And at that same time, it's a lot of older people. They go through things on a day-to-day basis as well. They probably want to retire, and some of them too are not successful, as or they kind of are successful, but the way they live their lives, it's not conducive to the young person where he want to be like 20 years from now, 30 years from now. Retired, nice house, money built up in a bank account. There's just different things like that by going to this particular career field. And I just feel like as young people, they just saying like, okay, well, I want to breathe. I want to live my life. I don't want it to just be stagnant, and why I got to go do this and do that. And I do those type of things, it don't go out into my favor. Then you're gonna give me the same regurgitated information. So I think this is why pretty much a lot of young people, they just want to say, okay, I'm gonna just do my own thing. You do what the hell you want to do as an older person. And it could be some effect too. It goes back at home. Young people think they know everything. They want to do what they want to do, and it can be just a variety of reasons, man. It's you're growing up fast. You're trying to learn how life works, what to do with your life, and if you don't have that proper guidance, it can be very discouraging. And it's just the way, not the words that you say, but it's just how you talk to them. That's what it is. And I just think that most young people, we work under bosses, people that's like 20 years plus older than us. And for the most part, like I said in my previous video, if we give out suggestions and we don't get heard. And that's why a lot of young people are leaving their jobs and going, starting other businesses, or trying to find little avenues to do online to create a huge following of people. Because at the end of the day, subconsciously as people, we want to be loved. We want to be accepted. We want people to know what we're doing in our lives productively without always have to be reporting to someone that's older than us, or someone that's just reporting to somebody, for the most part, just having somebody over us. I mean, eventually you got some people that just want to work in a cubicle, which is okay, but at the same time though, I mean, it's going to be a point that we want to take over. We want, especially the millennials generations, people that's born in from 1985 to 2012, we want to change this whole narrative of life here on this earth, with like-minded individuals. Same things the people did in the 60s. You know, they want to rebel. They want to go against the government. They want to go against the Vietnam War. Why do we have to have a draft? I mean, they was doing the same stuff that we're doing, the Black Lives Matter, the protesting, all that stuff. And then, you know, you go to an individual that's protesting right now a police brutality between these black people and, you know, law enforcement, or someone that's in a different color. You know, you got someone that's older that's just, you know, ridiculed and like, what are you doing? You know, you're stupid, you're dumb, you need to do this. Which, you know, so it's like, wait a minute, but you was doing this in the 70s, in the 60s, in the 80s. You was going against, you went to the city hall, going against people, you know, of the crack epidemic. You know, why is, you know, you was going against Bill Clinton when he signed that crime bill. I mean, it's all kinds of things. So as young people, we kind of think like, you know, you guys are a bunch of walking hypocrites. Like, yes, we understand what not to do and what to do, but I mean, this is how we are. I mean, it's just another generation. Just the only thing is, it's just we have technology involved, and technology, it gives us access to more information. And, you know, even though, like, you know, the encyclopedias, you know, people would be like, well, I used to do research papers through encyclopedias. We ain't had Google like this back then. So, I mean, we can't help that, you know, technology is moving forward in this country. So at the same time, you know, it's kind of just like it's like we battling. It's like a little whammy. They're battling every single day. You know, if we're trying to get cross-case information. But I'm not saying all old people like this. You got older people that's accustomed and love the new technology, love how the world is going as far as innovation. But I just feel like, you know, a lot of them, they feel like, oh, well, if you want to do something in the entertainment industry, that's really not real money, or they sell their souls. So, I mean, you wasting your time. You got to do this and that, and it kind of just eliminates, like, wait, this is my path, like, this is what I want to do. And we just pretty much just not being loved or accepted into our talents and our gifts from older individuals. And I just think that's probably one of the main reasons why a lot of young people are fixed upon, like, hey, well, I'm just gonna rebel, do what I want to do, because who is this old person going to tell me what to do? I mean, because he used to do the same stuff I used to do. So that's like the whole thing about, I feel like, why a lot of young people are not respecting elderlies or older people. But you guys tell me what you guys think, man. You know, if I'm right about this, you guys have a similar experience or with a family member. But I'm not going to draw this video too long. That's all I got to say, man. It's your boy Young Lee Jr. I'm out.